Romans 8 verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. As mentioned yesterday, it turns out that God led the Holy Spirit in the New Testament. The most important thing is personality. Because the Holy Spirit comes with the character of God. By way of reference, speaks to us in our hearts. The Holy Spirit does not force you, nor does it say that you cannot change it, it must do so. On the contrary, He will accommodate our conscience. Give us a reference, then, every time we make a sincere choice, it will become our character and become more like God. In short, the Holy Spirit is given to us by God, a guide, coaching, to establish divine personality DNA. Therefore, the Bible also mentions, this means that everyone led by the Holy Spirit is a child of God. So, how do we become children of God? That's having God's DNA. But how do we get God's DNA into our lives? In fact, it was helped by the Holy Spirit. So, why, in the New Testament, if it were up to us to start a faith, a religion, I hope to survive each era from beginning to end, like the 10 plagues. Anyone who is disobedient will be killed by lightning. No matter how disobedient you are, you will be killed by the 10 plagues, and so on. Just like the situation in the book of Revelation, which forces people to believe, how glorious and wonderful. However, it created a group of yes men. The highest value of life desired by God, are they just these yes men? Is God's creation of life being so wasted? In fact, life has a glorious side. Many testimonies have also shown the glorious quality of life. This is cherished by God, so He established faith. Back to the 100,000 times blessings, in fact, it is a reward for character. Obviously, everyone only has a lifetime. You can't spend this life intervening and ruining it with too much reward. Opportunities for people to have a glorious character before God. Therefore, God will put away a lot of blessings. It will be given after you have a resurrected body, and the same goes for 100,000 times blessing. Some allow people to glorify and possess a little on the ground, but at least it is given in a way that does not interfere with or spoil the character. Therefore, we should understand the reward of character. The 100,000 times of blessings produced and their depth and breadth, it is entirely for encouragement, foundation, and training, to reward us for taking advantage of this opportunity to be like a God in character. Therefore, if we want to be completely sincere, if we do it with our hearts, God can't reveal secrets. At the same time, it is also because of your sincerity. Remember that it is not to repay what you have done. It is to repay you for what kind of character you have developed. It is the part that rewards personality. In this case, the character must not be unlike that of God. If your character is like God, it must be as broad and vast as God. It means that all the characters that God has, any personality, you can all have it and get something in return. And any personality, not only to reach the level of human beings but also to the level of good people or saints, it is God's level, that is, depth. We must look at it this way. Only then can we understand what 100,000 times the blessing is for. Why, at the final revelation, reasons for mentioning the same point, this is precisely that, because this is the last chance, after 1,260 days, next, there will be no more opportunities. Although some deeds have been established, but there may still be a chance to redeem it because it is just history. However, when some secrets are exposed, it can no longer be a secret. Faith has too many secrets. The number is as large as one, with so many people here, when listening to this set of messages, or if you are a Christian, you will also feel, after entering Christianity, there are too many mysteries and secrets, too many that matter. The longer you believe in the Lord, the more you feel like this. However, why did God deliberately do this? In response to these secret situations, it is the best. If everything is revealed and you know what the answer is, it is difficult for us to respond sincerely. It is also challenging to have the same character. So, when we understand 100,000 times the blessings, this aspect must be understood. The 100,000 times blessing we mentioned has 3 paragraphs. In fact, it refers to 3 kinds of character and connotation. The first is coexistence, which means loving your neighbor as yourself. Because brother overcame him, he must coexist. When getting along with brothers and sisters in the church, be perfect and learn to get along with others. The most important thing to learn and develop is to love your neighbor as yourself. This is the first section of 100,000 times the blessing. The second part is to sow seeds and follow the truth. And every truth, God will reward us for carrying out that truth. For example, for the sake of truth, we give alms to people experiencing poverty. Because of the truth, we give alms or heal and care for the patients. This is the character we develop by practicing the truth. Romans 8 verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God.
For the world is out of time, for the glory of the Lord's among us. In a blink of an eye, we are taken up into the sky, called to be rulers over life, meant to judge and set the standard of every choice in a lifetime. The world will end, but it will be our time. For the world is out of time, for the glory of the Lord's among us. In a blink of an eye, we are taken up into the sky, called to be rulers over life, meant to judge and set the standard of every choice in a lifetime. The world will end, but it will be our time. In a lifetime, the world will end, but it will be our time.